You know how to roll it. You know we said it?
I got.
Okay.
Hey, can you put my stuff back on media assets and you done?
Yes.
It's something to talk about with Dr. Fight, Brianna Murray, and L. Ellis. A weekly roundup of current events and what's happening in our world.
No, no, no. You do the intro first, then you do a song, and then you come up for your talk break. I remember that radio work. Thank you very much.
Channel 56 and Stta TV.
Cause you probably like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, you need to put in this stuff right now. You see what the little boy do to me? Oh crap, I'm stuck.
She gonna cut me sooner or later, you all.
No, I got this.
Mm.
What's up? Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I
Okay, she
should
put
drive
the same
myself.
song.
No, that's
Nah,
Trey
you're not
Songz. I
driving
ain't
yourself.
playing
No.
I know,
Then you
but
all start to
this
say.
is my first show. And
Wow,
I
they
just wanted
really
to,
they couldn't get anyone creative than that.
I just wanted to be about me.
Look,
You know?
I feel bad for Lloyd, cause Lloyd failed
You
to
can
bust
drive me,
this
but
the singer
act
Lloyd.
like you don't know me.
He was happy to be at those stage,
That
girl.
is cool. It's cool. I
Oh, you
understand.
saw the video?
It's whatever you
But I
want.
mean, you were telling me about
It's
it.
kind of sexy.
I
too,
cracked
so
up. I was like,
be ready when I get there.
officially we are officially in the week of Thanksgiving. Yes, you have to go to the store as well. But so let's get into some Monday motivation with Dr. Fight, and then we'll come on back in with some really, really great trending topics. And hopefully, you guys will leave your comments there. Wish me like and share the view. Okay, let's go.
And gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving week. Journey with me, if you will, to 1 Corinthians chapter number 12, verse number 8. It declares, "For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that it might depart from me." Do you know your conditions should keep you in communication with Christ? Oh, your conditions, whatever your pain is, whatever your peril, problems, or predicaments are, it should keep you talking to God. This text in verse 8 says, "I besought the Lord 3 times." Paul messed me up here because he said, the Lord got me and said no to me when I called on his name. But I grew to learn here that in order for God to say yes to your help, he sometimes has to say no to your hurts. You can't get a yes to your hurt because he'll say no to your help. I'm glad he said no to my hurt because he's got some help on the other side of every hurt. And can I tell you that this Thanksgiving, you got to know that all your help comes from the Lord. All of your help comes from the Lord. This last principle here, he got a no every time. But every time he kept going back to God. He went back to him 3 times, which teaches me that your no shouldn't mean you go away from God. That when you get a no, it should take you closer to God. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your hand of mercy guiding me in every place. My heart beats with gratitude and my soul lifts up your name for every blessing, seen and unseen. We want to give you praise. Amen. Thank y'all for joining us this week. I pray and hope that I'll see you next week if God says the same. Grace and peace.
All right, you guys, that is Dr. Fight's Monday motivation. What a great what a great message to start the Thanksgiving week. Yeah, be grateful and be thankful. I had a great conversation to myself earlier today.
To yourself.
With myself with Thanksgiving. Yes, I did. Shut up. I did. Yes, I did. So yeah, so excellent way to start.
Tell her to shut up.
You had a conversation.
Yes, Dr. Fight. Oh my
Is
goodness.
it possible time?
Now, my granddaddy used to say the most intelligent conversation I've had in a day is to myself. So,
Well, see, I did it. I thought I walked away feeling very well. I was like, that was a good conversation. I said, me and you had to have a talk. It was way early this morning, so I felt really good after.
Hey,
after
no
we,
wrong with conversation.
right, exactly. I said, no, we need to have a talk. Is what I said when we started.
Look, you heard about my day. I had to have a couple too, because some of
Oh, Lord. All right. So there was so much happening over the weekend, and we have the trending topics. Let me start with first, because it's the Thanksgiving and the holiday, the official kickoff to the holiday season, which means Brianna and I and Brady, we made our way to Chicago, downtown for the holiday Christmas parade. But before that, hold on.
she got some nice exercise.
I did get some exercise. I logged the blocks in on the on the weekend. I logged the blocks because I felt it on Monday. I was, oh Lord Jesus. but anyway, before we get started, so on Friday down, if anyone familiar with Chicago, there's like the Michigan Avenue side, and then there's the Loop side.
And so the Magnificent Mile.
There you go, and you have the Loop. So the downtown. Most people say when they go into the Loop.
I don't fool with the Loop. The Loop is dark, and
what the Loop is what you guys will see on Thanksgiving Day. They have Thanksgiving Day parade. But anyway, on this Friday, the Friday before the parade, we had 300 young people who, without permission, I don't know what their parents were, but anyway, they were downtown in the Loop area, and then they started a shooting. They started shooting. I don't know, somebody was shooting at somebody else. I don't know, but 300 kids. I'm not understanding why the police, if you're monitoring these conversations online, why do you not know? Well, no, I take that back. Let me stop that. They said they did, and that's why they put more police armed officers down there in the Loop area because they did hear about all these youngsters that were going to converge down on in the Loop area. So they got down there and they showed their butt, and they ended up a 14-year-old ended up dying. I think 14-year-old after the 13-year-old was shot. So my question to this is, don't start this for the holiday season.
Mommy, let me have this to your phone.
I don't know where your parents were. I don't even know how you were allowed to go downtown, without parental supervision. I don't get it. But for the family that lost a 14-year-old, condolences. But this is Brianna made a point that every parent they should have got every child who they could catch. Get your parents' information, and your parents should be fine. Your parents are responsible for your behavior.
No. The parents should be right there. The little bad fee should be in juvenile detention, and your parents should be in Cook County. Because if you ain't got no more sense than that to keep an eye on your kids, then the state need to do it.
Right, then to let your child run, there's no way. If you're 13, 12, 13, 15, you should not be unaccompanied downtown like that.
And I know so many of them, they have 13, 14, and 13, 14 will call them like they grown. I'm going downtown, I'll be home later. Where? Home where? Because let that be my 13 or 14 tell me I'm going downtown. I said, you go ahead and go downtown. You ain't going to have no home when you come back.
Yeah, first of all, I don't know how the kids get so brave, brave, or this is the parents, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z.
Because
you need to ask me.
Because
you don't tell me anything.
Because they won't be bothered. This is what they do. Or they leave the house. Mom, or what they say. Mom, I'm going on the block. I'll be back in later. They on their phone. Find whatever, finding any new man, woman, they can go screw real quick. That's the problem.
But 300, I can't say, I thought they was going to say maybe like 75 or 100. No, 300. 300 teenagers just running wild in the Loop, doing whatever they want to do. Act like they're through it. I'm not understanding where's the discipline? Where's the self-control? Even if your parents let you go out, don't you know have some self-control, some discipline? I don't understand it. Don't go out there robbing people. You better not do anything wrong. Even if you just tell them that, but you don't tell them anything. You just let them out just to go wild. Utter disgrace. Utterly a disgrace. All right. So then we can move on to Saturday. Saturday was the holiday kickoff parade. There you go again. And we had some really good. It was some really good performers. We had the South Shore drill team.
I'll bring them up before it's over.
Okay, Brad, bring them. But the South Shore drill team, huge. They were fantastic. But it was pretty big. But as we know, there's Santa Claus bringing up the rear. That was the end of the parade. In between there, we had a couple of bands from like Michigan, and let me show you all these pictures right here.
Wait, I think I put that.
This group, I think they were from somewhere in South Michigan, and it was. Keep in mind, it was about 40 some degrees. That
they got swimsuits on.
40 degrees.
It was 40 degrees. Look, Dr. Fight right here. When they walked past me, we said, "Oh, I know y'all cold." I said, "Oh my God, not a sweat."
40 degrees.
It was 40 degrees. My nose already running. Brain nose is running.
Right. Look. And then you out there. And when you see something, you kind of loud. Because it was me. I was like, "Oh, I know y'all cold." They heard me.
Well, we was right about 6 years. It was very cold. I said, if all of them don't have pneumonia, I don't know. I said, "Oh my God." Their back was out. The legs was out.
Back was red.
Right, and then when they stopped, I said, "No, they want to keep marching because that's how they're gonna get some heat." So y'all keep on walking. But anyway,
put me out there like that. I am sorry.
But they came from Michigan, daggone well. It was cold in Michigan. It was gonna be cold in Chicago.
Did you think you were gonna get to Chicago and get magically a warmer?
When in Chicago, the wind is blowing, and it was just very cold. I forgot my gloves. Brother said, "Here, I got an extra pair." I said, "Oh Lord, my hands was cold."
Here's the thing about Chicago. Chicago is called the Windy City for a reason. When that wind kick off of Lake Michigan, that's what you call bone chilling cold.
Or as they call it, the Hawk. Yeah.
When that cold touch your bones, you're like, "Oh my God, I'm cold all the way through my body."
And it's cold because Brady's nose was running. I said, brother, watch the baby nose, the child nose running
The
cat out.
baby eyebrow, you know when you cold, you get that one tear that fall out your eyeball and just sit right there because it's frozen.
Oh my God. Well, it was a lot of people out there. And brother, she doubts me. She always said, we never leave early enough. We got there and we had to walk the block. She said, we're never going to be on time. Please, we still had to stand there for 30 minutes before the parade even started.
And you know why I say that? I never say she always late. My aunt is late.
Yes.
This one right here, she come on the dime. On the dime. And you wonder why I say that? Because why? For my graduation dinner, I said this. I said, we should leave now. Oh, no, we leave within an hour. We have plenty enough time. What happened?
Well, we got
Almost lost our table.
There we go. Well, thank God it was nice enough to call the whole reservation.
I just say.
All right. So anyway, but the parade was really nice. I mean, it was what else you got? Who else you got up there? I mean, Frozen was there.
I gotta put all the pictures on Facebook.
Yeah. Frozen was out there. I mean, who else was
Stitch and Goofy.
Oh yeah, Stitch and Goofy. Yeah, it was really nice.
But you want to know one thing I learned about kids? They love candy. Cause you know during the holiday people give out candy.
Yeah, they walking inside giving out candy.
This was my baby. Me, right here. Like,
yeah, you wouldn't think he was that vocal, but you're like, well, when candy they play, okay, what?
Them baby was, you know.
Yeah, but I was cold. I said, oh Lord, I would prefer to keep walking. I couldn't take it.
Why did you put the blanket around you?
And then one of the men walking with his kid, I said, did you have to come out smelling like the weed? Really? I said, oh my God.
He was in the car. He was the last one.
Right.
The kid was there. He came out.
And then I said, the weed smell will knock you over. Get away from me. Serious. But we love it.
Hey, it's 40 degrees out there. You need a little heat in your body. You know what I'm saying? I don't even blame him. I
don't know if that weed was going to keep that cold off of him. I mean, I'm just saying.
And he came out there with a hoodie. He wasn't that cold.
I'm telling you. He had his own furnace cooking.
He said, I'm gonna build an internal heat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, there y'all go. So
we legal in Chicago, ain't it? Illinois.
Huh? Oh, it's legal. Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah, that's you got that problem down here. It ain't legal down here, you know.
I'm surprised. I don't know what they waiting on down there, but whatever.
Still doing a bid down here, you get caught with that.
Wow. No. And they said, I think, but they use when they go to the store, they buy the gummies and all kind of stuff. But this particular guy, you could tell he just had the fresh stuff. Because I was like, oh my God, get away from me. Go away from me.
That's the stuff from the earth.
Oh, when it's smelling funky and so like, I don't know.
When it's that strong, that comes straight from the earth.
Oh. And then how you tonight? I'm like, I'm fine, thank you. I'm thinking about get away from me. That's what I really want to get the hell away from me. Is what I really want to say.
They always want to talk to you.
Right.
And you're going to blink and like, you burning my eye.
But go over there because your wife was 5 feet from me. So go talk to your wife. Thank you very much.
Barely didn't want to talk to you. Want to talk to you.
All right. So those we kick off the holidays with all those things. And this is where we go and visit with some fire, some lights, and some. We always are doing something for the holidays. All right.
Everybody loves Christmas lights.
The child loves, but hey, I love Christmas. Who doesn't like Christmas? Christmas is a beautiful time of the year, and you have to know the meaning of Christmas to really enjoy it.
So, what would you like next?
So let me get into these other trending topics. Like, woo, these are not so nice, but let's go here.
Would you like?
Why did they park in 2 parking spaces? You know, you
they
are
don't
just.
Because that means go find another parking space.
All the way down there.
That's how I did when I parked. We got to the thing. I said, Brother said, "Man, you know your last." I said, "Let's go on one about next to me." So that's why.
And sure enough, we came back.
Nobody next to me. I know what I did right. I said, "I want nobody parking next to me."
And you can imagine the person that tried to park.
They probably cursed me out, right? I think that don't know how to park. I know exactly what I did. That's why I parked exactly the way I did. Because I don't want you with me bumping my doors and all kind of stuff. And blocking me in.
But here's the thing: you could be slightly over the line. Now, some people taking a step too far and they get smacked down. They 2 tires is in one spot and the other 2 is in this spot. Okay, like, come on now.
Yeah, I told her. I said, she said, "Mom, you know you look crooked." I said, "Oh no, I'm not crooked. This is intentional. I know what I'm doing."
I can see like intentional, but you just pulled over that. Some people they just wow.
Oh.
So would you like Candy and Todd next? Would you like MTG?
Let me go to MTG first.
Or would you like the Dolo U.S. Attorney?
Let me go to MTG first.
Okay.
If you all weren't watching, I think this happened on Friday too, right? Marjorie Taylor Greene said she's resigning from Congress. Marjorie. So people are like they're getting on her saying, what Jasmine did say, well, you know what, it's you just on the wrong side of Trump right now. Why are you giving up, yada yada yada. Marjorie Taylor Greene is in the CYA mode. If anyone doesn't know what that means, that is the cover your ass mode. We learned that a long time ago, way back there when I was in that school. And that's the first thing I remember. Her name, Imelda Boyle, my instructor. She said CYA. I was like, what the heck is that? She said, cover your ass. That means always you document, you write, or whatever. So that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene is. She's like, I know some stuff is about to jump off, and so I'm going to distance myself. More. I'm going to distance myself so I can still get a job in some other capacity. So that's what she is. Dr. Fight, do you think MTG should have resigned from Congress?
I think he dropped out.
I think he dropped out. Okay. Well, we'll get back to him.
Yeah, he dropped out. I saw the thing click on.
Okay, he back here. He went fast. Dr. Fight, did you hear my question?
No.
I asked the question. I said, do you think MTG should have left Congress? I'm talking about Marjorie.
Oh Lord.
You don't talk about Marjorie.
Anytime you get her out of there, yeah, she should have left.
Well, she's just Marjorie trying to save her career. That's what I'm saying. So she on the CYA drive right now.
What
But
career?
good luck with that, Marjorie. I'm kind of glad you left.
Marjorie was hell on wheels.
Yeah, but she came in the wrong way, and she leaving out on the wrong way. But you shouldn't have came in doing all the dirty stuff you did. And they just mad because their daddy Trump is not supporting her. That's all it is.
I want to show y'all my daughter.
Let's see. Let's screen bigger so I can see. Oh, what's she at?
She is right there in the white. Right there.
There she goes.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. That's where she. Oh, okay. Oh, look at her. Oh, they'd be so cute at that age. God help us. They'd be real cute at that age.
Man, I got a whole lot of milk.
Yeah, you was cute at that age too. Okay, who up next?
I did.
Oh, so this was breaking news too. Then when did this break on Friday or Saturdays?
Candy and Todd.
Candy Burst and Todd. Man, listen. Okay, there they go. Candy Burst and what's Todd?
Todd Tucker.
Yeah, Todd Tucker.
We had no money, had himself.
Now, when they got together and I found out what he did for a living and Candy got with him. Okay, Candy just wanted a regular dude. Because he was a line producer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, line producers, I know for a fact don't make.
I know because Atlanta don't pay anything. Ugh. They really cheap. So anyway, they announced their divorce after 11 years of marriage. Now, Candy. Now we talk about this all the time on the show, being equally yoked. Okay, Todd was not on her level. Candy and he was younger. I think he's younger, right?
No, they're the same age.
They're the same age.
Or he might be a little older. They're right there next to each other.
Anyway, when it comes to career and finances, oh no. Candy is reportedly worth $30 million, which is probably a conservative estimate, and then Todd is worth a whopping $400,000.
And that's since he met with Candy.
That's since he met with Candy, because I think he was less than that when he got with Candy. Oh. So he was like around $100,000 or something before they got together. Now, it's been reported that Candy has an ironclad, pretty much prenup.
Now, Dr. Fife finna go off, because look how Dr.
Fife... He's like, I'm just waiting for her to shut up right now.
And the haircut.
Okay. Now, so he's increased somewhat. Lord. But Candy made him sign a prenup before they married in 2014. She said, everything that I made before their marriage is all hers. You got no claim on it. No dibs whatsoever. None. Zero. Including the house. Which he had an attitude about that because he really wanted to be able to have a say-so about the house. She was like, no, this is going to be left for my children. Bam! I couldn't agree with her even more. I mean, fantastic. Now they've done some productions and some other ventures or whatever. So I'm thinking, Todd, you still gonna come out with maybe about $2-3 million, maybe.
Well, what you got right now?
Right, because you got 400,000 versus 30 million, and I'm a Candy is worth more than that. But woo, what a disparity! Woo, wow, really?
That's a
you're not even in the same realm. Wow.
Like I might might let you pass if you say, okay, she
You had $1 million maybe.
She's 30 million. He like 4 or 5.
You don't even have $500,000. He got worth $400 million. You ain't worth $500,000.
You
400.
do you know what? Do you know that's what like top real estate agents make
Exactly.
in a year?
Exactly.
One house if you're lucky. Anyway, I'm sorry.
So here's the thing. You've been, but you know what? Keep in mind, over the past 11 years, he's been living very comfortable.
He's gonna be living
And
comfortable.
he's gonna be living right after the divorce fund. And say he's just not gonna walk away. I mean, listen. When you're talking with a black woman and her money, black woman gonna keep her money. And then listen, black woman gonna keep her money. Now, the white girls, y'all can play games all you all want to, but the black woman gonna keep. You not marrying nothing. I'm not marrying anyone without you signing a prenup, plain and simple. Because what's mine is gonna be left for my children. I 1,000% agree. I 1,000,000% agree.
Dr. Fight is chomping at the bed.
Dr. Fight, come on, because I know you about to fall out the chair.
He rubbing his head.
Look, I got another meeting in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna have to get off here. But let me just. Do we know the reason why they getting a divorce?
No.
I think he cheated though, but that's just me.
But okay, let's not speculate. Let's figure out the reason behind it getting a divorce before we jump over the bridge talking about him and this, that, and the third. I mean, Candy could have just got tired with him and wanted something else. She probably got her another little boy toy to be able to mess with, and he getting in the way of that. Now, we don't know none of these factors. All of this is speculation. So let's figure that out first before we jump off the bridge in the conclusion to come to that conclusion. Now, I gotta get on this meeting with my presiding elder. Y'all hold it down, and I'll see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Fight wants us to hold it down, but you know what? I'm still going to say that he was a cheater. Because she was out on the road, she was doing production and things like that. She was traveling. You know how men get like, I need some attention. Oh, shut up with that.
No, this is the thing. This is the thing. And you actually you start saying they famous phrase. I'm not happy. I'm just like, you work too much. You do so and so. When you hear that phrase, and you ain't heard that phrase in a
you know
while,
some shiggity coming down.
it's been a snowball.
You know, as they said, the rain is coming.
When that's like a phrase for them. You know, I'm just not as happy as I have been. Oh, what fresh hell is this? That's all you can say.
Fresh hell is this?
I forgot what show I got that for.
Oh my God! But that's a good one. I like that. I'm going to have to remember that. But that is the man, right?
Yeah.
Because what is it? Now they're trying to reflect it back on you.
You're right.
Like if you had been there, or you know.
Oh, you can put that on now. You can put that in the cup when you move. You see.
So what fresh hell is this? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That's because I heard that. I said, well, I gotta use that. But yeah, when they say that phrase. Just it's like it's gonna be.
It's like wait, give yourself a drink first and say, okay, let me sit down and get my mind right before you all talk about this.
Cause it's coming. Cause what fresh hell is this? Cause it's coming. When they say that phrase, well, I haven't been as happy as I have been, or you work too much. And
here's my other question: people can whether it's male or female. What you mean you work too much?
Like, do you like how you living?
I mean, do you not want your person to work out? I get it sometimes but think about it, if you married a millionaire or a billionaire, how did they get to that status? Because they have to work. I understand you can take some time down, to be with your family, especially for the holidays. But the constant whining every day about I'm unhappy. What the hell you unhappy for? You in this big old huge house. You got money overflowing in the bank account.
Now
I get it.
Now I got a friend. I'm gonna talk about it, and she know I'm talking about it. I talk about it to her face. No, she do this. She her partner. He's in construction art thing. He's been on for long, but he's been working for somebody else. Well, he decided that he wants to work for himself, so he started his own business with his brother. Now she got attitude.
What's the attitude for?
Now, here's the attitude. She been saying this for months, for years. I know. You work too much. You don't never have enough time for me. I said, the man is trying to start a business. Mm-hmm. I said, furthermore, you did a couple of uh-ohs, okay?
Uh-oh.
You did a couple of uh-ohs. So here's one thing. He ain't feeling you right now. So is he probably throwing himself into work a little bit harder? Probably, because he won't be bothered with you some days. Mm-hmm. He's still working back into the situation you put put yourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to work a little bit harder for him to want to be at home with you more often. That's what you have to do. People understand when you do a wrong in your relationship,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna go back to what it used to be.
It's never going to go back to what it was. And,
so
if you can't deal with that, then you need to leave the relationship.
Right,
This
but
is
you
what it
can't.
is.
But you can't get an attitude. But the man is working. Now I'm a particular one. I like when you go to work.
Me too.
Please feel free.
Go. Stay as long as you need to.
Right.
I have your dinner ready when you
Right.
get in.
You know,
Stay as long as you need to.
I'll fix your dinner. I'll put your plate in the microwave. The kids will be in the bed. I'll be sitting there chilling. You come, hey, babe, I'm gonna stay over a little couple hours. I'll be home later. Feel free, cause that's the less you are at home in my face annoying me.
I know that was also when I first was married to Brianna's dad, to my late husband. I said he would work all the time. He would go from one job to another job, and that was fine by me.
Sometimes the more you work,
Because the more you're around each other, you get on each other's nerves.
It is annoying.
Exactly. Go. That's why I said I don't understand a clingy woman or a clingy man. Like maybe where you going, what you doing. Don't you? I never understood the phrase people say. Get a life. You need to have things to occupy your own mind, your own space, time, and do whatever. You don't want no one, whether you're male or female, wants the other person clinging to them like they the all being of their existence. Nobody wants that in a partner.
And here's the thing: when you have a partner and you have kids, don't you have to attend to the kids? You ain't got time to be bothered with them.
Right, that should keep you real busy, huh?
When you got kids to attend to, and my God, if you got a teenager in this day and age, you really got to be attentive.
And if you have kids that's still at elementary level, school age children, you got to worry about homework. You got to worry about after school activities.
Right. And if you're worried about all that, by the time you get around to texting them, they probably walking through the door.
Right. And when you see the text, you're like, oh, you text me earlier. I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing your text. That's because I've been busy. She needs to get a life. She needs to get some business.
She needs to get a life. And she bothered me. That's why she text me. She's like, what you doing? Stuff.
Right.
Because sometimes she'll text me, she's like, and she'll send like 3 texts. You don't return my text message. Because just like you, I have a kid. And you got two.
I don't understand the neediness.
Just go ahead. Just the plain reek of desperation. Can you stop being desperate?
Yeah. I'm not understanding right. If you got a man, woman, whatever you got, give them their space and you have your space, and then you all want to come together. Then it works. Think about Cheryl Lee Ralph. Her husband, she lived in California. Her husband in Philadelphia.
Virginia.
Right.
They've been happily married for 20 years.
20 plus years.
Yeah, she said he lives his life over there. I have mine over here. She said when we get together, it's beautiful, and he gonna buy a business.
And some people think that she was crazy. She's like, no, but it works. It works for us. Look, and I can completely agree.
Look, if I get one of them, and you over here and I'm over here, hey, we'll come and spend a week together. Yeah. And then you go back to your life.
Right. Exactly. There's no need.
But she said they don't have any more kids in the house or whatever, so they ain't got to be,
And he does not. And apparently, he want to live in wherever, Virginia, Pennsylvania, wherever he wants to stay there.
Whoever your next did, maybe that'll work for you. You did the whole marriage with you and the husband in the house, so maybe you should have that next time.
Well, see, I don't even mind you being, but at some point you got to go and do something else too. I don't mind you being gone, taking long business trips. I don't mind any of that stuff because if you have a strong marriage, then I trust. That I'm going to be able to trust that you're behaving.
The issue for her is when they retire, and then they're gonna be sitting around looking at her face.
Yeah, they'll be looking at my face.
She ain't gonna have
that. Because see, building LB Media still works for me, so you can't be sitting around, sucking on a lollipop.
Man,
that was an old school, wasn't it? Okay,
that's out of what the God
sucking on a lollipop. It is the beat is in my head. Like, what is it?
LL. Round the way.
There you go. Really.
I'm like, that's on the freaking tip of my tongue. I know that.
Which is your bamboo earrings, wearing 2 pair, your Fendi bag, and a bad attitude. I don't have a bad attitude.
Unless you put me there.
Don't take me there. Okay, who else is in my trending topics?
I think that was it for you.
You sure? Check them out.
Yeah, because I get to do my rant now.
Okay, do you want to do a rant or do you want to take a musical break?
No, let me get to my rant first.
Okay. Well, now it's time for
because I got a couple rants.
Brianna, yeah. Someday she won't. She's like rent free, but today she's got a couple of them. So it's time for Brianna's rants, trending, whatever it is. But thank you guys for tuning in for my for L's trending topics.
All
Oh,
right.
here she go.
Let's go.
You always gotta send that screen like I. Look.
So let me hook you up right there.
There we go.
So, all right. So on the left, that would be was it James
Comey. Uh huh.
Comey.
Yep.
On the right would
Tish James.
would be Letitia James. Tish James,
That's
it's
it's
called.
called. Uh huh.
And then in the middle, I want to say dingbat, but that's not the appropriate term, is the so-called, let me say self-appointed so-called
There you
U.S.
go.
attorney, Lindsay Hagelin. So anyway, today,
Can I say keep it? I usually have an arrow, but keep an arrow on this. What I saying?
oh, you want me to put that right here?
Yeah, incompetent.
Look,
Incompetent.
you get the beep.
Yeah. This is one incompetent as. This is
Wrong.
another incompetent as white girl. And please don't be offended when I say that, because if it was
It's not.
if it was an incompetent black, I would say sister. But all of these white women who seem to be surrounding themselves with Trump.
Apparently, she gonna take my rant.
Oh no, I'm going ahead on.
This is why I know.
But they seem to surround themselves with Trump, the dumbest people, and she's no exception. But even looking at the look on her face, she's like, well,
Deer in the headlights. But anyway, let me finish.
But I'm gonna Brown go ahead with her.
So anyway, the cases that she brought were dismissed. Why? Because they said her appointment was illegal.
Her appointment was illegal. Yeah.
Now, mind you, now everybody's arguing. That's not right. That's not right. But didn't they just when Jack Smith was appointed? Jack Smith was his appointment was unconstitutional, right?
That's what they said.
Because that dumbass white one down there in Florida that dismissed the case against Trump down there in Florida.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
That's what she used to dismiss the case, saying his appointment was unconstitutional.
And they took one from her playbook. See, and these are BIs that sit on the bench. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. It couldn't get any sweeter than this. Okay, well, go ahead.
Like ain't just tasty pudding. I had to remember. I said, wait, did she do that?
She did. Yep.
Yeah. So their charges have been dismissed. So sooner or later, Trump gonna be on the if they ain't peeling him off the roof right now.
Yeah.
Or he around there breaking some more of my dishes.
That's right.
Look here. Let me just tell
That's
him. Look, boy. Because I can't call you a man because ain't nothing manly about
There's nothing
you.
manly about that. And not even a penis.
Right.
Hey,
Okay, I'm sorry. But so, look, boy, stop breaking my damn dishes. Because we know good and damn well you don't pay a dime in taxes to be breaking up
And
nothing.
you already tore down half the east wing of the White House, the people's house,
Right.
our house.
Right, that paid taxes. You got a whole host of issues. But anyway, I just find this comedic. That their cases have been dropped. I think it's been dismissed without prejudice.
Right, so they can bring it back if they choose to.
If they choose to. But it's just the joke of this administration. And then it continues.
Wait, the continued joke. It just ain't one damn joke.
Then it continues because then you got Butthead, Hexeth.
Oh, this a lot of them. You got to clarify.
You got Butthead Hexeth. He comes out and tells Mark Kelly that he's being investigated. Because of a video, I gotta show that video. I'll show the video when we come back.
Okay.
But he's been investigated because he was in a video where he told them military doesn't have to follow illegal orders.
There you go.
And so Mark Kelly came out and told him, Mark Kelly went right back on Twitter and told him, yeah, I know about the investigation into me. And let me tell you, me and anybody else in Congress ain't afraid of you. Nobody is afraid of you people.
Right.
And you're so incompetent, you can't even get basic paperwork filled out correctly.
Right, because it's not only that she was illegally, they said the whole case is falling apart anyway.
Yep.
Because nothing makes sense. She can't tie anything together.
Right.
Nothing.
And then to make it even sweeter for Comey, then the statute of limitations that ran out of him, so you can't do nothing to him.
Right.
And all you all do is I had a laugh. I said a coochie is a powerful tool, ain't it? I tell you. Because Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. And Marjorie Taylor's defense, Marjorie Taylor, she said some weak men. So she ain't lying. So right, coochie is a powerful force. You all get a little coochie and then
y'all lose your mind.
White girls in office that can't butter toast by themselves.
No.
I mean, really. I mean, it cracks me up.
Cause she's saying that all she needs is the bubble gum.
Yes. Yeah. What was that one of the clueless chicks?
Right, and she would pop it up, and then she would do this.
Yeah.
And she would do this.
Yeah.
I don't know, where do you find them? And I ain't saying it's all up, but a
On
good.
they back.
Woo, Lord.
You can tell the ones who their education that they're educated and their education was not given to them based off of how many times they were on their knees or their back. I mean, that's just a given.
So before we go to the break, let me play the video that I was telling y'all about. What they trying to investigate Mark Kelly for.
And I've always loved Mark Kelly.
Senator Mark Kelly. Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy. Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now. Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk. This administration is pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
But from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
The Army,
Our Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you. We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
I think that was a very powerful video, and it gives you chills when you watch it, especially if you come from if you come from a military background or military family, and you know what your family member or partners served in the military, and they were taught. Military people are taught that you defend the Constitution. It's not about one man or his cabinet. It's about the laws of the land and rules. That's why I said I come from. My husband served in the United States military. Brother-in-laws served in the United States military, Marine Corps. I've had members in my family have served in every branch of the service. So when you have someone like Donald Trump who's never served, somebody like punk ass Rubio who's never served, somebody like Coward, when you know he had, I learned he had 5. They sent him 5 draft letters.
That's why Jasmine calls him the 5-time draft dodging Timu Hitler.
Oh my God, help me. Oh, okay. Yes. So when you have somebody like that, and
you want to talk about you gonna get tough on crime, you scary ass.
When you a 40-time convicted felon, your damn self.
And pedophile
and pedophile and a rapist, the whole 9 yards.
Probably a murderer. We just ain't found that out yet.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it boggles my mind I said they have no value. They don't value the Constitution at all. It's about what Donald Trump wants, what he says when he does. He's an idiot. I always go back to pardon my French y'all tonight. He's a fucking fool. I mean, how do you follow a fool?
Straight to hell.
Right. So he's a fool, and you're a bigger fool because you follow the fool.
Straight to hell.
Right. I said, wow.
No. And here's the best one. He's a sleeping fool.
Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about.
I've never said about, and here I talk about Joe Sleepy. He said Joe Sleepy Joe. Joe was at a service. This is how you know when you're the most hated man in the country.
Damn the country, the world.
Okay, the world. But I'm limited to the country for this reason. On November 20th, they had Dick Cheney's funeral. They were not invited. The sitting president and vice president were not invited.
I don't think Ruby. I don't think any of them were invited. And for me to defend Dick Cheney,
Because
when
Dick
Dick Cheney
Cheney
was in the, I couldn't stand Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney was the worst of the worst.
No, we thought he was the worst. We backtrack now. We thought that. No.
Let me retract that. They thought they.
Yeah.
No, you get worse.
Yeah.
I thought George Jr. and him was the worst thing I ever seen.
George Jr. was damn near brilliant, and compared to Donald Trump, and I know George Jr. ain't planning for that.
And you know what cracks me up about George Jr. and him and Michelle Obama are friends. That cracks me up. Do anybody else find that funny?
I watched him together. Yeah, because George is comical. I mean, his presidency was comical. I mean, if you want to be honest,
comical. More like a farce. That man ended his presidency with shoes being thrown at him. That man got, and you thought you could get any lower than that. And in comes that.
Right.
What? See, she got me started. Which brings me to my next point.
This is the bottom of an oil barrel. What's sitting down for the
oil barrel is empty. We at the bottom of the. I don't know where.
Yeah, we're scraping for the crude right now. Right, Lord.
Then you go here to Erica Kirk. Let's go here.
This woman stealing slut.
Right. She goes and makes a statement.
That man stealing slut. Okay.
Right. When her husband died, she hoped she was pregnant with her baby. Let me go here. She hopes she's pregnant with a baby. It ain't her husband's. It's gonna be JD's. That's whatever, because she gonna get that deed, okay? If she ain't got it already.
Because you know what they came out and said. They came out and claimed to say that she was out with Melania and she wasn't wearing her wedding band. Usha. You know what? I wouldn't either. I mean, you're on a global stage without your damn ring.
Wait a minute, but here, then they tried to give an excuse as to why she didn't have a ring on, and y'all could have just kept that bullshit. That was some bullshit talking about. Well, she has 3 young children, and she's always washing dishes, and she just forgot to put her ring on. Bullshit. She saw what all of us saw, what that whore all hugged up, that whore and her, we gonna say husband, all hugged up on stage, and she got pissed off. That's what that is.
And you know what? And let's be
she probably set that bad boy on fire. That's right. What she
is a big, fat, stank ass. Looking, I mean, he wasn't that big before he got into white. So all he do is sit over there in the
That's all they do is eat.
Sit there and eat. Because he's at least 50, 60 pounds heavier than he was when he first won. Who would want that? And then you touching on Erica Kirk. Why would anybody want you to touch them? But Usha, I feel sorry for you. Because Usha, we look at you. Every woman look at you and say, I feel sorry for her. Because Usha, your head thin as paper. We know your nerves bad. And then you got to look at your husband when this slut with all these rings and jewelry all on her hands, got her hand holding your husband's head. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break.
I can tell you.
The question was asked, is he sleeping on the couch? I wouldn't give a damn what he sleep as long as it ain't in the bed with me. That's all I would say.
We ain't got to go that. We ain't got to go that far. I see all that anger that she probably had. I'll release it. They will hear me all over the ground. I'll curse you out.
Yeah.
Get about. They said it's something going on at the second residency.
They would right. They would have said you can't act like that. I said, you know what? I understand he the VP, but let me get me and my kids stuff so I can get the hell up out of here. But in the meantime, I don't want him anywhere near me. That's the thing. See, that was completely disrespectful.
See, I told y'all, Usha need coaching. Usha ain't met the right woman to teach her
how to Michelle.
Right, to deal with a man. You need to understand how to deal with that.
I mean, she don't even need Michelle. Just let Melania help out. Because Melania treats Trump like a dog. I mean, but you know,
Melania treats Trump like her bitch. That's probably why
and he had to pay her. That's the other
right. That's probably why he's so gung ho with power. Because he is her bitch. and y'all can share and y'all can share this to him, and he can get mad. And I can kill like I can take to your face. That you are her bitch. Cause he trying to grab. Cause that's the only way you ever see him trying to get her attention. Cause he'll reach for here, give you a head. She do
it. Yeah. That is strictly a business situation. I can't call it a relationship, but damn, you have to halfway like somebody. It's a situation shit. That's all that is. Wow.
She had that look when she said next time like hurry this shit up so he can get my check. That's what she had.
Right. It's like she's smiling, and as soon as she know the camera not on her, she take a smile on her face. Yeah. You know, I can't stand the heifer. But I like the way she treat him. Right. I think it's hilarious to me.
Right, because if I had to stand next to him, I had to say, hurry this shit up so I can go.
That shit's so bad. She don't even say at the White House. She just said,
Right.
He just said, the president ain't not gonna use the West Wing side, the East Wing side to tear it down.
Right.
But still, yeah,
Right.
that shit is horrible. But she most certainly is a bitch. I hadn't even thought about that yet.
Yeah.
She treat him like dog shit. And anybody who don't recognize that, yeah.
I'm looking like, like, damn. I mean, he tried to grab her hand, or he tried to kiss her. She do this.
Yeah.
Like she
is utterly disgusted by him.
She honestly had that "don't fucking touch me" look.
Right. Yeah.
That look, that stare, because she didn't want to. Because
she only comes when duty calls. When she got to go somewhere.
Right. Even when they have a dinner, the other couple like hold their head this down.
Yeah. Or they have somebody else in between them,
right?
So they ain't got to be each other. They obvious. It is just a sad
It is
situation.
painfully obvious.
Yeah.
Because she look at him. She probably like this mother. I mean, she had that whole disdain.
Yeah.
Like him.
I mean, can you blame her? I mean, really. Just think about the little short, fat ass hands trying to touch you. Right. And they say he always have an odor. So there you go. Short ass arms and you stink. I mean, really.
Right. Then you come on record. Oh my God. See. She said better than I could fake the fuck. I'm like, this motherfucker stink.
But that's why that's why she don't want him near. But everyone who's ever been close to him says that he smells. Yeah, anyone is that was. So what you do all that centipede? What you sit up in White Castle? What the hell do you do?
White Castle don't even give off that kind of stench. It leaves eventually. I don't know.
Well, you know, they said sometimes as you get older, they said sometimes older people have an old person smell. But then you top that with probably a bad diet and all kinds of stuff. It's just a whole situation.
That whole situation cracked me because I'm finally understanding why he act the way he do with the power trips he be on. Cause that's it. Cause she has been. But
you know that's all you said when we see a man and they on a power trip. They have no control at home. Right.
And he ain't got no hug. That because she treat him like a doggy. Come on.
Oh my! And then tell him what. But I wish you would tell him to stop wearing blue suits to these national events. I've never seen that fat bastard in a black suit.
He don't own one. But again, she had the feeling that I do. I don't care, girlfriend, what it looks like.
Well, yeah, you really do care. So when you don't care, you're like, I don't care. Cause, after a while, you said, I'm tired of arguing with your daddy. You said, Mom, what you got? I said, I don't care what he look like. Right. If he like it, I love it.
Right. and she had that fit. If he want to stick out like a fat thumb, feel free.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They asked you when you went to the post service
to wear black.
This fool come in with a red tie and a
royal blue suit.
And here's the thing. Prince William had on a blue suit, but it was dark, so it still looked black. This sitting up there, and it's sitting up there asleep. You know what? I get why Melania treat him the way she do. Keep it up.
Yeah, I can't say what I said, but she treat that motherfucker exactly how she deserves.
Right. Keep it up.
She said, I ain't moving into the White House. I'll be there to get dressed.
Right.
And can you imagine when they're on the airplane, he's sitting way up here and she's over there. Right. Anybody knows this is strictly a business situation. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah, she has made him her bitch.
Oh my God. Hey, you guys make sure you guys like and share the video. Which we love our conversation.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. And he do they're walking together on the plane. He reach out for her hair. She look at him and keep walking.
Yeah, really, I think more people in the public really calls her the first lady because I don't even think she refers to herself that way.
She don't.
I've never heard her because she's like, we understand why you have to run. You have to run and stay out of jail. So we understand why you were running in front of the jail for dear life,
Well, I just find it comical. She gets him the blues, and I eat it up.
So we're on Brianna's rant right now. You done with your rant?
I'm done now. But I just find that hilarious.
All right.
But I had to get Erica Kirk because that tramp.
Ooh, that's some trash. Ooh,
that tramp.
That is trash. And then people say, well, her husband also like, look, that ain't got nothing to do with the fact that she trash. He was a lion trip, and she's a lion trip too. Same.
And she got him. Now, granted, he probably was a trip anyway, but she ain't help matters.
Right, exactly. All right.
She ain't help matter.
All right, you guys are doing so well on TikTok. Make sure you like and tell your followers to come on and follow us. We're going to take a musical break right now. So go to KELMradio.com. Listen to our station. and then come on back in about what? About about 5 minutes. In about 5 minutes. All right. So it's 6:26 now. Come back and join us at All right, you guys, welcome back to Something to Talk About. We just gave you all our first Christmas song, Home for the Holidays. As Brenda said, she can't stand the person, but the song is nice. Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight. Home for the holidays. Everybody say it.
That's right.
All right, welcome back, Dr. Fight. Dr. Fight is popping in and out with us today.
I ain't want to wait. I'll wait. Now, normally y'all ain't go to the phone.
What was that? All right,
I'll play with it.
Dr. Fight's back.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
And my next one ain't for another 28 minutes.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, Brenda had her rant. I finished my trending topic. So now it's up to you, Dr. Fight. What you got?
What I got? All right, I got a question for you. And this question was posed to me by a young lady. She's single. She's recently dating this guy, and she wants to know. He has invited her to his family's Thanksgiving on
Ooh,
Thursday.
ooh.
They've only been talking for less than a month. It's been like 2.5, 3 weeks. But in the same token, they're both in their 40s.
Oh,
So he's uh he's 46, she's 44, I believe. And so I told her that the time frame is different when you're older. You know what I'm saying? If he's serious about you and has invited you to meet his family, and y'all only been talking 2 weeks, then that should say speak volumes of the fact that he sees you more than just somebody he's talking to currently.
that's true.
And moving in that direction seems to be, to my opinion, a man that does that is a man that's serious about you and serious about your futures. I mean, he ain't proposing or nothing, but we want to see, you know, what
That
family
might,
think about this.
that might, well, you can't ask really asking because I'm kind of speed chick, so you can't really that
You
you
kind
know
of
how
speed it.
I don't do the cruise thing, not on a normal, not on a normal. I don't do the cruising thing. So they are of a particular age, and what's really surprising if it's a man, the man definitely has, he can see her as long term. That's how I look at it. If the man is doing that, I think he's seeing her as long term. So there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. You told. I think you advised her correctly.
But okay, and I know you're the speed chick, but in normal circumstances, what's too early to invite somebody to meet your family?
I think age, to me, age has a lot to do with it. If you were saying talking about someone that's like 25 or 21 or something like that, yeah, that's to me that's too early. So I think age plays a big part in the meaning of the family. Yeah, yeah. But what's funny though is that a lot of people in my family they have done that though. They may have been involved with somebody for like maybe with like a couple of months, and they bring us to family social events.
True.
And how did you feel about that?
I ain't care about what else. I mean, I didn't
Oh,
even.
oh, so how your other family feel about it?
They didn't care either. I mean, now after you meet the person, there's probably always discussion about it after you meet that person.
Not the discussion, you know. The
Well,
discussion.
what I tell me there's a whole lot of discussion because we're going to talk about the hair, the clothes, the conversation, what they said. So we're going to dissect the whole situation. But I just think that right, if you're still a young person, I don't think you should save that for as you get older. Cause we
As you
cause,
get older,
cause we know you go once you drop this person off, you're gonna be bringing in somebody else. Cause we
how
know
you
that.
know that?
Cause I know the family member.
Listen, I met my wife at 17. She was 16. And we dated a little bit, but her parents didn't want her really being serious with nobody until she was about 18 years old. So we really didn't like date until she turned 18. And then at that point, we've been together. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but we've been together 26 years now. Be 27, you know? So But I knew her parents already because of the church.
Oh, well, I can get that. Like at 18, you really shouldn't be that, that serious. But see, that's hard for me to really say because at like 19, well, no, I'm going to be honest. Well, I didn't get married till I was 21.
But you got engaged
Shut up.
Six
at what
months.
age?
Oh, I got engaged. I was, don't you know the word? I was engaged, dated, engaged, and married all within 6 months. Well, I mean, why I got to keep telling you this?
Because you was
But
engaged.
how old were you though?
21.
You
21.
was you were 21 when you got engaged.
21, all 21, married in all at the same, yeah, 21.
Well, so I mean, I'm just saying,
You was engaged.
why would you tell somebody else don't bring them around at 25 when at 25 you was already 4 years in?
Because you know, because I didn't know any better. I'm trying to
You
guide
ain't know any better, and you were married for 30 years.
you. But you have to grow into that. You have to grow into that. I didn't know. I didn't know. Listen,
Well, that's like
we come from our spouses were in the military, so you have that military life that you grow into. So it's not like you meet somebody in college. It was that military life is different.
here's my thing though. So what was that? What was that? You started a marriage?
You want to call it that? Brother said I want to call it the start of marriage. If you want to call it that,
I'm just saying.
well, I stayed in it for 30 years. But I would advise someone who's young like that. You know, yeah, yeah. You might want to wait on that one. I mean, but it depends on it. Every situation is different. That's all I'm gonna say. It depends on the situation. That's all. You can have a 21-year-old that's very mature, and then you can have an 18-year-old that's pretty mature. I'm just saying, but for us, when you're military people and those ages, think about it. It's like you're setting up homes. You're buying cars. You're blending your finances together. That's a whole different animal than a young college person. This is different. This is different. And you're meeting people from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. So just your whole outlook is just different. Because people always ask me, they always say, "Well, how come I can deal with so many people of different ethnicities?" Because I was around all of that. So I was around it. I was around Hispanic people. I was around white folk. I was around English people. I was around Jamaican. Just all types of people. You know. So that's where my stuff comes from. Dr. Fight. Dog fight. Where dog fight go?
I'm still here. I was watching. I think my daughter next on this air mat thing. They flipping on it, and I think she next.
Oh,
And she, I'm trying to. This other the young lady is on there right now,
oh, so
and
he's trying.
so
They're trying to talk.
well, I was trying to pay attention. She getting up on there now.
Uh-oh. Is she on the mat or the
Take
belt?
the flip. You gotta flip back. She just did the roundhouse. She need to do the whole thing. All right. Anyway, not regularly scheduled program.
Oh, look at him.
So so listen. This is and I understand your opinion. You say that other family members can bring folk. I don't know that my family is like that.
Wait, wait,
I'm
wait.
just gonna be honest with you. You bring somebody to our family function. I don't know it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Like when my sister married now, but when she brought Tori to Thanksgiving, that wasn't pretty. He
Ooh.
still talk about it now. He had to go through therapy dealing with our family. We different. We different.
Dr. Fight, why were you all so hard on him?
First of all, this is my sister we talk about. Okay. And I might know you from AAU when we played basketball or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But knowing you and you dating my sister is two totally different levels. You know what I'm saying? You talk about asking my sister to marry you. Nah, we gotta have a conversation. We going to the garage
Mm-mm.
with some tools.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a man to man, a heart to heart.
Now,
Because
can I
ask me what?
can I ask how old were they at the time?
Let's see. My sister and Tori got married in '09. My wife and I got married in '07. And my sister and I are 4 years apart from each other. So I was 27 when I got married. So my sister, 4 years from that, was 23 at that time. So she was 25 when she got married.
Okay, so she was still kind of young. So maybe my thinking is that uh, we come from a large family. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe your family is smaller, and when I say a large family, I mean like an extended family. You know, so maybe our family was used to seeing these different people come in and out just because of that. So think about it. When I tell large family, my mother was one of 12. Okay, and then you think about all her brothers and sisters, they wives, girlfriends, kids, or whatever. So you know what? Whoever come around, they just kind of like welcome you in. I mean, it's like a little bit of a
Like, you're one of 30.
one of who?
You know, so it's the 12 original, and you like one of what, 32 grandkids?
Oh, one of 30 some grandkids,
Uh,
and then you got the great grandkids and great great. Well, So when people came in, now we have one relative that's gonna always kind of like fill out the new person, but we always kind of warn the person that when they're coming over, now his name is so and so. He gonna try to punk you out. So that was one of those relatives who would do that. And but after that, everybody else was like, "Who?"
Now, this was my thing. And I told my daddy this. I, my sister's choice is my sister's choice. I
Mhm.
ain't had nothing against, because my sister chose them. So I'm gonna support them and everything that they do. He just need to understand how crazy the men in my sister's life are.
Ooh,
If you ever get the idea, I told him to his face, I said, my sister could be as wrong as two left shoes. It's better for you to walk away than for you to think you're gonna say something, do something, and I ain't gonna get involved. Tell you that right now.
I agree with that. I agree
It-
with that.
it- she can haul off and throw something, do something. She can be wrong all out. She can be messing with you and do kind of thing. It's better for you to get out and walk out the house instead of thinking you're gonna take matters in your own hands. Because once I get involved in it, there ain't no turning back.
Now I agree with that. Now, 'cause see, when we were younger, because well, me and my it's just three girls, so we didn't have the big brother to look out for us. So I was the one that if my sister brought dated somebody and I thought he was a complete a hole, I would like tell them that they was an asshole, and then I would let him know don't mess with my sister. So we had to defend each other that way. So, but when you talk about my extended family, that's something different. But yeah, me and my sisters, yeah, pretty much. We would tell each other what we thought about it, what we thought about the one, and whatever. I never.
Well, but that's what family for, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what family for. And it was a little tough for him in the beginning, but he good. He in the family now. Ain't no big deal. Everything is open. We all good. Everything is fine. I love him. He's a great father to my nephews. He's a great husband to my wife. He's a provider.
Shit,
Now he can't fix nothing though. I'm telling you, he can't fix a doorknob. He don't know how to work a tool for nothing. I put every blind up in their house. I did
wow.
that. My sister called me and said, "Look, it done took him 2 days to put one blind up, bro. Can you come help us?" I said, "I'll be there tomorrow." She was like, "Please." As soon as I got off work, I had my tools. I went over there, had my drill, and he was like, "Bro, man, I don't know what I'm doing wrong." And I was like, "All right, well, look, you do that one there. I'm gonna work on this row here, and we'll get it together. I did the whole row before he even got one blind up. I said, man, look, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I couldn't get the row at the top because they had something. I didn't have a ladder, so I had to get a ladder and get it and get those. But that's how the blinds got up in their house.
But it's good to understand your limitation. Now I said to yeah, that's fine. Now, if putting anything together, my late husband didn't put nothing together. Well, I take that back. Except the television and whatever needs to be connected, he could do that. But anything else besides that, leave it alone. We just hire somebody to do it.
Yeah, I put
He could.
together the washer and dryer. I put that in the house. He put the refrigerator in there, but I hooked up the water line.
Dr. White, it's nice to know that you're handy. It's
Listen,
nice to know you're
I don't
handy.
know that I'm handy more so than I'm cheap. You know what I mean?
Okay. Probably a bit of both. Probably a little bit of both.
I learned how to do because I ain't want to pay for it.
I don't mind paying for it. I'm going to end up paying for it in the end if it's wrong. So there you go. Y'all all finished? They all finished for the day?
Yep, they done. Thank the Lord.
They're done.
I got one more meeting.
He got one more meeting. And by the time he go to his meeting,
Mhm.
finishing up for the day. That's why y'all ready to get your sports team real quick.
You say what? Oh yeah, what?
Yeah, y'all better get y'all sports team ready so that's why
All
I go
right,
to
put this on.
Dr. Fight, your Giants, they look a little rough.
I think they tanking these games.
now you want to stop making excuses, they just suck.
No, listen. First of all, what was it?
No, they might actually be
Fourth?
tanking.
What was it? Fourth and what was that last going into overtime? It was fourth and like four on the 12-yard line. And instead of them kicking the field goal going up by 6 points, they decided to
They,
go for it on fourth down. And Jameis Winston got sacked.
I can't.
And and so the next play, they went down the field and kicked the field goal to tie the game to go into overtime. In the first play of overtime, was Gibbs runs the ball 85 yards or something like that to a
E-
touchdown.
even their wide receiver that's hurt, Malik Neighbors, he came out on Twitter and he said, "Y'all kidding me? Like this can't be for real. Like
Like
you
it's like you should have kicked the field goal, went up by 6 to make them have to score a touchdown. But you
right?
don't kick the field goal, you only up by 3, and then they kick a field goal going to overtime and win the game. Like
Yep.
you had to purposely be throwing this game. Like there is no other explanation other
Then
than the fact
But what would be the point in throwing a game?
because they're trying to get the number one pick, the Giants. We're only in November. It's not even Thanksgiving. The Giants have been eliminated from playoff contention.
Well, they suck that bad.
No,
like
I,
the,
they're 2-10, but
this is the thing.
only
We
have
we have lost more one-score games than any other team right now in the NFL. Like, and then the add insult to injury to this, we've been up in the fourth quarter with most of them.
with all of them.
Like we lost to the 49ers up in the fourth quarter. We lost to the Cowboys when we were up in the fourth quarter. Lost to the Broncos up in the fourth quarter. And this weekend lost to the Detroit Lions in the fourth. And most likely all of these teams will make the playoffs. we we have dominated these teams up until the fourth quarter and decided to say, wait a minute, we're too good to be winning. So let's just stop playing football.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
I think y'all stretching that a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I
No,
think
you
y'all stretching
you
that a
won't
little bit.
believe what teams will do. But on another note, Shador Sanders finally got his start for the Cleveland Browns,
Oh, Shador finally started.
and
Okay.
he broke the curse because since what they were 0-17 when a rookie quarterback has their first start,
Ooh.
he broke that yesterday because they won. He This is how you know it was deep for him. You know, they're not used to the deep ball in Cleveland because Shador, he threw a 58-yard bomb to Isaiah Bond. And they called Miles Garrett on the sideline like, I've never seen this. Like, this is new. Because Cleveland has had some awful quarterbacks. Awful. But Shador got the win. His dad was in the stands yesterday. So good for him. Congratulations. But that coach just don't like Shador. You know how when you're like a team and you're giving out game balls? He won the game. He couldn't even get a game ball. The dude literally told him, then he couldn't even mention. Well, he mentioned him out, but he said, yeah, we had a rookie win his first start. Nice job, Shador. And that's all he told him. Dude couldn't even get a game ball.
I think that they mistreat him a lot because of who his dad is. Because the fact that the way he was low on the pick when they first and then just the fact they haven't let him start. They just I don't even know. I wouldn't even want to play the game anymore if I was Shador Sanders. But
He gonna keep playing, but I mean, Cleveland has a really good defense. They have Miles Garrett, who has 18 sacks through 11 games. So he's gonna break the single season sack record that was held by Michael Strahan forever.
oh
And Strahan on the overtime show said, "Nice knowing the sack record," because Strahan knows it's over.
oh
He has 18 sacks. He only needs 5 sacks. The man got 5 sacks in one game. And I'm at Dr. Fight this. So, Dr. Fight, you see, I don't know if you saw, but Jamar Chase came out and apologized for spitting on Jalen Ramsey.
Wow, what a novel concept.
Actually, he didn't. Well, actually, he didn't really apologize to Jalen Ramsey personally. He just put out this letter saying, "I apologize to the Pittsburgh Steelers organization and all that jazz."
What? Oh, so before his suspension and he appealed, when he was holding on to the narrative, I didn't spit on anybody. Dude,
Or
we
as he said,
saw it in 4K, 5K.
4K, 8K. It was thick as all get out.
oh no.
It looked like he had like a cold and spit on the man. And don't go
Yes.
back there and lie and talk about, I ain't open my mouth. Personally, I think you should have got 2 games personally. One because you
Like,
spit and then one because you lied about it.
I think he wrote Shaggy's song, It Wasn't Me.
Uh-uh.
Because he probably the only one that was convinced that he didn't spit. And he said it confidently with no contradiction that he didn't spit on anybody.
Yeah.
Like the man believed that he didn't spit, but then when he saw it and somebody showed him and he didn't his suspension didn't get overturned on appeal, he was like, okay, well, I may have,
Right.
drooled a little bit on him.
The
No,
the man said I got to sell this lie, so I got to sell it.
Well, he sold it because he was lying. Because everybody ran it like, you appealing what? They're like, you doubled down the first time, like, I ain't open my mouth. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, that's one
they
thing.
should have fined him for appealing.
No, they should ask us the game for appealing. Because I know the NFL office had to tell him, like, they probably showed him the video, like, you're appealing this why.
Or they probably said, "Do you look at this now and then tell me, do you really still want to follow through with this appeal?"
And that was the quickest denial of an appeal ever. Normally they take a day. They took like 2 hours. Yeah. It looked like he hacked it up and was like,
That is just uber nasty.
This is a waste of time. I think that he should have been brought up on charges of assault,
I was gonna say so.
and he should have been, I mean, at least 3 games of suspension and a fine for even appealing something that already has the evidence. Like, you are wasting the league's time. You should pay for that since you wasting our time. And matter of fact, that should be a rule that the NFL owners should get together and vote on this offseason. Is if you appeal and lose, it should come with a fine. Because you wasting our time.
right. And he really wasted their time. But nothing was like, you did it and you lied. And I was just mad. I'm like, you're really appealing this. And then you come out with like this half-hearted apology And so Jalen Ramsey, he did get fined for like throwing punches or whatever. But then my thing too was that I guess they thought everybody was gonna have the reaction of Dak Prescott because it happened to Dak at the beginning of the season with Jalen Carter. And Dak kind of just looked at the
That was a little different.
that. Okay, first of all, it wasn't even that much. This dude had like a loogie and just who I'm like,
That's just
The
nasty.
the Carter situation, they were roughly 4 or 5 yards apart from each other. And he spit in Dak's direction and it landed on the ground. That to me, was a sign of disrespect by saying, you know what, this is what I think about you, and he spit at the ground.
right. And he still apologized for it after. This fool didn't apologize not one iota and come out a whole week later and apologize. And still didn't personally apologize to the person you own.
Yeah, I'm not feeling on anyone who spits on somebody. To me,
That's all best off.
right. That's like you asking for a butt whip. You asking for some punches to be thrown. You asking because that is beyond filthy.
Look,
That's beyond, and I can't.
Look.
I can't. My mind can't even process. That's beyond filthy.
Dr. Fight, just plug your ears. That's your ass. You spit on me. We on the ground.
Right. That's
I'm
right. Yeah.
Now, if I was Jalen Ramsey, I would probably appeal my fine because there's a cause and effect. There is a cause and effect. You caused me to swing on you.
because you spit on me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I listen, I'm a grown man at the end of the day. Now, granted, I know this argument goes all the way back to Ron Artest when he went up in the stands and that man threw beer on him.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I remember that.
now everybody was saying he got 80 million reasons why he shouldn't have went up in them stands. But I'm telling you, he got 13 reasons why he should have. Because that $13 bill that he just wasted on him is the reason why he went up in there.
What was that, Malice?
That's right. That man threw that bill on Artest and he went up there and cleared the stands out. You hear me? And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Because you're not thinking about $80 million when somebody throw beer on you. That
Beer?
man took a 1 year suspension from the league
Wow.
before he came back.
Wow.
I mean, when you any kind, you were taught. I don't know what people problem is. You were taught to keep your hands, feet,
And all other objects to yourself.
like. Have we forgotten that? Because look, people get too easy now. They want to slap and kick. Look, I'm have a blackout moment. Cause don't nobody slap me but my mama. Now we got a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, if you slap me, I'm gonna black out and I'm gonna get you. Don't put your hands on me.
My mama don't even slap me.
I had that one time in 6th grade. The girl slapped me and I blacked out. The next thing I know, he said, "Bro, you broke her nose." And I punched her dead in her nose. Look,
Yeah, it's just certain things. It's just certain things that you don't do to people, and don't get surprised when they have you on the ground and they stomping on you.
yeah.
Don't be surprised. Some of you, why would y'all do? You want to lay your hands on people, you want to slap people. No, you asking for a booty whooping.
And y'all know y'all what tape is.
Y'all asking for a booty whooping. No.
I'm just saying. She slapped. She got that, and I punched her dead in her nose. They said they went there. They said you drew blood. I sure did. And I did. I gave her. And after that, she wanted to be my best friend. But well, I ain't gonna do the slap.
Jared,
And thank God. And thank God I
Right.
don't have anybody spit on me. Thank you, the Lord. 'Cause
Yeah, I always here too. I said,
Oh, I gotta go to my 8 o'clock meeting.
all right. You all have a happy Thanksgiving.
But yeah. Oh no, don't.
I'm watching football.
I know.
Don't spit on me. Cause it ain't enough police. Nobody that's gonna stop me on that one. Oh no.
Yeah, like I said, I don't go out looking for arguments or fights, whatever.
Right.
But when you put your hands on me, that's all bets are off.
Hands,
You do not put your hands on me.
liquids.
Yep.
Look here.
I'm
Yeah.
watching football.
Okay, baby. All right.
Yeah. But I do remember that. Yeah, Ronald said he cleared the stand. Everybody was fighting up in that corner.
Yeah, because somebody falling on you, you like, get the hell off me, so I got to hit you to get you off me. Then somebody else telling you to get off me.
Like
So,
all
yeah.
you saw was just bombs being.
I don't think it required a whole year suspension. But okay, but you probably had some damage and all kind of stuff and everything. Yeah.
Everybody was fighting. Everybody.
Hi, baby.
But
I know.
But the spinning, I don't know why we do. I don't know what we got comfortable with spinning at people.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. If you spit on me, I can guarantee I'm about to black out and beat your ass.
All right.
That's a given. You do not spit on me. You can say what you want to say. I tell people all the time, you can say what you want to say, but what you cannot do is put your hands on me in any way, shape, or form.
And you know, it was funny. The one time that's happened, it happened to somebody I know, and that girl spit on her, and she took off me like, get her guys, let her get a whoop, let her get a punishment, let her. You won't spit on somebody, you won't understand why you. And the girl, when she beat her ass.
Yeah, if you bold enough to spit on someone, I don't even know what to tell you at that point.
Look, first of all, the whole situation. First of all, she called her bitch. Then she told her to come on, bitch, and spit at her. You got what you had coming. You got her beat twice, and you spit on her.
I was not gonna miss football.
All I saw was she punched her in the face, and that girl, and she stomped her all in her face. I was like, ooh. But y'all be playing games. Y'all want rough and tough. Then you time to fight there. Oh my God, they just lost it on me for no reason. No,
it's always for a reason. We got any more videos to do before we get to go.
Oh, I got 30 minutes.
So,
but yeah,
this has been we have a wonderful thing.
But yeah, I don't know what the people problem is with spinning.
What the hell is this one?
You sent it to me.
What? She got to send it. She got it.
These are the 10 companies that matter most.
Oh.
And the one at the top is going to shock a lot of people. Starting with number 10, Domino Sugar. Most people don't realize this brand is tied to forced labor and Trump-aligned private owners.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to make a difference, this is one of the easiest swaps that you can make. Number 9 is Goya. Every can on that shelf helped bankroll Trump's political circle. It has been that way for years, and the company has never backed off of it. Number 8 is Minute Maid. It looks harmless in your fridge, but it's owned by a parent company that pushed money straight into Trump's donor networks. It's one of those everyday brands that people don't even think about. Number 7 is Dasani. Same parent company as Minute Maid, same money pipeline. Even bottled water ends up tied into Trump's financial ecosystem. Number 6 is Whole Foods. People shop here thinking they are supporting ethical business practices. Meanwhile, its parent company has been funneling money into Trump's world while fighting back against worker protections. Number 5 is Buffalo Wild Wings. The parent company is another Trump donor machine. This is an easy one to avoid because there are better local alternatives in almost every city. Number 4 is Target. This one hits hard because it's everywhere. They rolled back inclusion efforts and they have political money landing exactly where you do not want it going. Number 3 is WhatsApp. Meta has been accused of undermining democracy while financing Trump. That means even the group chats we use every day are sitting under a company tied directly into Trump's political structure. Number 2 is Arby's. The ownership circle is made of some of the biggest Trump donors out there, and people have no idea that grabbing a fast food sandwich feeds that machine. And number 1, the biggest one, the one almost nobody expects, is Waze, owned by a parent company that helped fund Trump's inauguration and those elite donor ballroom events. Every time people open the app to avoid traffic, they're using a platform built by a company that paid to keep them in power. If enough people skip half of these companies, this movement becomes the biggest consumer pressure point in the country. So pick 1, pick 3, or pick all 10. But once you start, stay consistent. This is how a boycott actually works.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say this. Now, okay, the sugar, I don't care. I don't buy sugar. Minute Maid, I'm struggling a little bit because I do.
I was gonna say Minute Maid because we do a 0 sugar.
But I can find another 0 sugar. That ain't no problem.
Maybe Tropicana.
I can do that one.
Maybe Tropicana.
Maybe no problem. The Dasani, that's a nasty ass water. Anyways, that ain't no problem. I don't even know who drinks Dasani. That is the worst water.
Oh my God! Yes, it's horrible.
You want to talk about? You're not supposed to taste like the metals in water.
I don't even know what it tastes. It's just horrible.
somebody they said here's about the sun, and now you keep that.
Yeah, yeah. I will go thirsty before I swallow my spit before I drink the sun.
I will go to a water fountain.
Yeah,
okay.
It is disgusting.
I would drink tap water before I drink the sun.
Yeah.
No. The Arby's, y'all heard me with that one. My baby love the curly fries.
And I like my roast beef.
Right. So I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Well, I don't eat it often, so I can still be. That's like a once every.
Maybe once a month. Maybe twice a month at the most.
Yes, I can do
that. At the most.
I can do that. The Goya, no problem.
Yeah, I don't do the Goya.
Whole Foods, no problem.
Yep, don't do the Whole Foods.
Ask me how many times I've been to Whole Foods.
Shit, once. I may have been once. I found it's overpriced for one thing.
Oh wait, I got better for you. The one time I went to Whole Foods was to pick up something for somebody else. I wasn't even for myself. Okay. What's the other one?
The other
Target, no problem.
Target, yeah.
What was that? The Domino's sugar, no problem. Buy store brand sugar.
But they're not the only sugar manufacturer anyway. I just don't know the others because I've been so. As you see, sometimes you get so conditioned to buy certain products, and we grew up doing the Domino sugar thing.
You know who I am. I buy the store brand, so when I go to Myers, I pick what's gonna be beneficial price wise for me.
Mm-hmm.
If a bag of sugar is $4, I'm not buying it. If the store brand, which is like you go to Meyer, Jewel, whatever it is, if it's cheap, I buy the store brand.
They always have their brand, yeah.
So okay,
so I gotta find a different brand from Domino's because that's always been my go-to thing. Is the Domino's sugar? So I gotta find a different brand.
What else is on there? We did Whole Foods. Who watched the video with me?
Domino's sugar, not Domino's pizza.
Let me watch the video.
So. I think you named them all.
No, I didn't name them all.
I said Goya. I don't do nothing Goya.
Domino sugar. Most people don't realize this brand is tied to forced labor and Trump-aligned private owners. Yeah. So if you're trying to make a difference, this is one of the easiest swaps that you can make. Number 9 is Goya. Every can on that shelf helped bankroll Trump's political circle. It has been that way for years. Pipeline. Even bottled water ends up tied into Trump's financial ecosystem. Number 6 is Whole Foods. People shop here thinking they are supporting ethical business practices. Meanwhile, its parent company has been funneling money into Trump's world while fighting back against worker protections. Number 5 is Buffalo Wild Wings. The parent company is another Trump donor machine. This is an easy one to avoid because there are better local alternatives in almost every city. Number 4 is Target. This one hits hard because it's everywhere.
Okay, cool. I got Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I don't even eat Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
I can knock out like 8 of them.
That you can support us. Yep. My main one that I gotta do, I said, is Minute Maid because we do the zero sugar.
Oh, that's great. Tropicana, I got you.
So I know we had Tropicana before.
Florida's natural.
Is that just orange juice though?
No, they got juice. They got zero sugar.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, I'm sorry, Tropicana got better flavors.
I was gonna say Tropicana. I think was better.
Okay.
They zero sugar anyway. So
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I can do it. Yeah, I've been doing it. Cause I don't use no Domino sugar, and I definitely don't go to Whole Foods. I despise Whole Foods.
Whole Foods is the biggest ripoff ever.
Well,
and that's Jeff Bezos, right?
The thing about Whole Foods, I had one time, and this is the one time I tried anything. They went and bought me a plate out of Whole Foods. Do you know he came back and said it was like $40 for 2 plates of hot food? I said, you could have left that there for that matter.
Shit, you could have gone to the supermarket and got something less than that.
For $40, I could have got me a steak.
Yeah, so that's the only one. Those are the only two that's really my concern.
Yeah,
all the rest of them, I'm pretty good.
I have no problem. I have no problem.
Yeah. So that is the best way. So if you all, who's still gonna do
now the Arby's hurt my feelings a little bit, but it's okay.
Who's gonna do the Black Friday shopping? Because we're not gonna do Black Friday shopping. I think that's when it's supposed to start, the day after Thanksgiving, and then go into Cyber Monday, or is it just 2 days?
Okay, Cyber Monday. Well, Timu went on this, so that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. So what? Thanksgiving that's the 27th.
That's the 28th. Thanksgiving is 27th. Black Friday is
28th.
28th.
So I'm trying to remember the dates that they said. That's what I'm trying to do.
I think it's the 28th to like December 5th.
December 5th?
Yeah.
The hell?
Something like that. Anyway, I have, as long as I'm not doing Cyber Monday at them stores, I'm fine. I'm doing Cyber Monday because I got stuff to buy. So excuse me. But I don't do Black Friday show. You know what I was doing Black Friday? I'm taking my baby to go see more Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. You know we have to hang out for the holidays.
Taking my baby to go see more Christmas lights.
You know what I think? I think I want to go take him to see what you call it.
Zootopia.
No, hell no. Scrooge.
Scrooge.
Is it Scrooge? Which one is it? The Nutcracker? No, not the Nutcracker. I think Scrooge because it's playing over there too.
Oh,
it's playing over there at the theater. I think it's the Goodman Theater.
Oh, it probably is.
I think it's the Goodman Theater. You know, remember I took you for years after Thanksgiving. We went to see the Nutcracker, right? I think you see the Nutcracker on Thanksgiving evening. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we went a few times. Didn't we? To sit down in the pit. Yeah. Jesus, whoever done so much stuff when she was young. Anyway, you guys, is that it for us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. You know, do some giving. Don't just take, do some giving. Brianna and I decided this year, well, we're gonna donate a few turkeys, for Thanksgiving. That's we found some on sale.
And you know, Myers coming. I'm gonna give Myers a little advertising. Myers, if you shop at Myers has their turkeys.
It's MEIJERS. You don't know what she's talking about.
They have turkeys for 49 cents a pound. The frozen and the fresh.
Well, I can tell you about it. What's called? They ain't gonna have any fresh ones by. But today is Monday.
They ain't got no 49 cents a pound.
Yeah.
Y'all can get a 20-pound turkey for $10.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding.
So we had to talk to us. That's going to be our giving for Thanksgiving. Is that we're going to donate a couple of turkeys.
Because not everybody can go buy a
turkey. Right, exactly.
So you can get one.
Well, somebody give you one, so there you go. So everybody, if you know what, the thing is, if you can help one family or one person, you're doing great. You're doing great. So yeah, that's going to be our Thanksgiving right there. Is we're giving to somebody else. And the thing about it is, it is true. It's always better to give than to receive. You feel 1,000 times better when you give than you receive. And I've always said that, and I am a true believer in that. I like to give. I give what I can. Yeah, I can't give $1 million. If I could, I would, but I can't. So I give what I can.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but very soon. All right, so you guys have a happy, beautiful Thanksgiving. Don't overeat. Brenda, we do know our menu is going to be this year. I know what my menu is.
Turkey, stuffing, scalloped potatoes, green. Are you doing green beans?
No, I'm doing greens.
Okay, she's doing greens.
I haven't decided if I'm doing collards, a turnip.
That's your whole menu. Oh, potato salad.
You've got the ham. She's got the ham.
Ham. What? She only doing the ham because Bray decided he like ham.
Yeah, you know his appetite changes so often. So
and always I had some ham and he came in to eat.
Yeah. Now he better eat it on Thanksgiving. Some kick his ass.
You better buy some more.
I am. You know I'm about the itty bitty one. I'm gonna go to the honey baked store and get one.
But anyway, it's ham.
There's ham, turkey, stuffing, scalloped potatoes, greens, potato salad. Oh, yams. They have the yams.
And I am making dessert, so I'm making sweet potato cupcakes. And I'm making pistachio cupcakes. Those are for her because I don't do pistachio.
Which means I don't have to make my I'll save my sweet potato pies for Christmas along with my buttermilk pies. And we're gonna have, I don't know if we're gonna have a berry pie or apple pie. Man, but that's also gonna be, that's for dessert.
I'll tell you one thing, she make a bomb buttermilk pie. Her buttermilk pie, you eat that after you eat Christmas dinner, you sleep.
Man, you know what? Say it again, Brianna. My buttermilk pies are the best.
I put you to sleep. She should have marketed them bad boys.
I really should have, honey.
You should have. You be like Patty.
No,
I love Miss Patty Pie.
So
you really should have learned. What would you do? Because most people don't know what a buttermilk pie is.
Right.
They think it's egg pie.
They think it's a custard pie, right? And I despise the egg pie. That's why I call it egg pie, custard pie. Because it's all it is eggs and sugar.
Right, because every time she make it, people be want a whole pie to go home.
Yeah, she
had to make like 6 pies because she would give one to a friend and she get a cup. She always.
Yeah, I remember my aunt always came. She said, "You gonna make me a couple of those pies?" I'm like, "What?" So what I do is that I may make her buttermilk pie, and then I tell her she may gotta make me banana pudding in exchange.
Yeah, they do a food exchange.
Yeah, exactly. So if she calls me, then I get my banana pudding, and if not, we'll save those for Christmas. Yeah, because on Christmas now we don't do traditional. Here's another thing, people, before we go. Thanksgiving is meant for tradition. Okay,
I do.
I
know why this is coming.
And I'm just saying, you know what? And think about people who are different heritage, from like Hispanic or
they buy a turkey.
The turkey is still in play there. It's just they make Hispanic side, even if you're French or whatever. The turkey is the centerpiece for Thanksgiving.
Not for some people.
So even I understand when somebody granted some, they said they're gonna do a whole Mexican thing for Thanksgiving. I said, what a turkey gonna be? But I said even Hispanic people make a turkey. They'll do like a turkey roll or something, but they use Hispanic seasonings, for their food, to add to.
This is all I
So people, if you plan on doing something different, make sure you know what the hell you're doing before you do it. Okay, because even Hispanic people, they do the turkey. They still add some of their sides. They have like the rice, peas and rice or something like that. They do have that. So they still have some of their heritage there in there. Like for us black folks, it's usually the greens. And so I don't usually cook greens all the time, but I'm gonna do my greens this year.
But look, I'm behaving myself because she make a lot of food. I get spoonfuls because at Thanksgiving you can't have like the normal portion you have because it's so much more food.
Because you want to have a spoonful of this,
right?
A
spoonful of that. And then what it does is it keeps you not so full, so you can still function after you eat.
And what I still say, after I finish, I have to go lay down somewhere. But first of all, because you've been up cooking for hours, so that makes you tired too.
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna be at the store hopefully tomorrow night, so you can be cooking all day Wednesday.
You know what? Here, other things. When you make stuffing, you gotta make the cornbread. It's not, the turkey is not gonna taste well, in my opinion, if you don't have homemade stuff.
Well, here's the thing.
Homemade dressing. That's just me.
Well, here's the thing. She got the bird already.
I got the bird already. This is what I have to do when you cooking shit. So tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I will make the bread for the stuffing. And then so the bread, you can make bread ahead of time, and it can just sit there.
Well, you're not doing too bad because the scalloped potatoes are mine, and I ain't gonna let you. I'm going to buy some. I ain't gonna tell you.
No. You don't tell about your secrets. But she gonna make the cheese sauce. We make the best cheese sauce. We're not people that always do the orange cheese. Like people always say
Velveeta.
Oh my god, that is like so processed. The Velveeta. Now back in the day when you know better, we did that, but now we use the other. We use the Look, I've always used the really great cheese.
Look, I had somebody ask me, "You want a green bean casserole?" I said, "No, honey."
Yeah, I just ain't never been able to get into the green beans with the mushrooms.
How do you turn green beans into a casserole? That's what I want to know. When somebody figures that out, let me know.
Well, hell, when we make a black eyed pea casserole, I mean, so is it really much of a difference? I just don't use the green stuff. What is that? The green onions on top.
Okay, first of all, there's a mixture you make to a black eyed pea casserole, and you put cornbread on top of it. What is the mixture to green beans?
Well, I'm telling you, it's the cream of mushroom soup. And it's the canned onions or something.
Them salty French onions,
I don't
whatever
eat
they're called.
I don't eat that. I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Yeah, green bean casserole is never on our table. I just can't say green beans with mushrooms.
And it's funny when you like in the store and you hear them, don't forget the fresh green beans for the green bean casserole. And I'm like,
well, hell, they don't even if they doing fresh green beans. Okay, that's a one up. Because most of the time they get the frozen green beans.
Y'all miss me with that.
Dr. Fight showed had a video last year. When they was in there cooking, that family opened up every can of everything you could possibly think of. I was like, wow, really?
Our menu's not bad. We should be pretty.
That should be pretty good. The thing is, once I get the bread made for the dressing, I'm on the road.
She cooking with gas then.
Once I get the cornbread made for the dressing, it's like, damn, let's go.
I done knocked out half off her cooking time because she ain't gotta make no dessert.
I know, I told her, I said, because, we cut it back on the sugar. So I said, when she was going to make it like a dozen of cupcakes of like the sweet potato cookies, I said, just do 6 and 6. That way we have 12, so I don't have to feel guilty.
Because she gonna eat.
Because I'm going to eat my pistachio.
She gonna eat them.
I'm going to eat my pistachio cupcake.
And I mean my sweet potato.
Yeah.
But at least I ain't, look, because I've lost weight, so I have to keep.
And I have to watch my sugar all the time, so I can't.
So like
I can't eat all that sweet. So
I still got a little bit of a gut, but I'm working on it. It looked way better than it did. I ain't got no problem. I was fat. It's like, you look in the mirror one day, and you like, damn. I looked in the mirror and said, oh no, this got to go.
Well, me being her, my mom's like, you look fat right there. So I told you got the fat gene.
Yeah.
And that's because of me, her mom. I got the fat gene.
You see this shirt.
You have to watch it.
I couldn't used to put an arm in this shirt, okay, people? I haven't got back to the shirt.
Well, that's a beautiful thing.
And so now I have to keep it up. So that's why I say can't do like that. That's why I got to watch myself at Christmas with her and these buttermilk pies. Because, you cut one slice, then you keep going back. Well,
see, that's why I said we had to cut down on the desserts, because I know I like me a German chocolate cake.
See,
I like my sweet potato pies, the buttermilk pies. I can't eat all that stuff.
See all the cake she's talking about?
I can't eat all that stuff. Now for Christmas, it's going to be different. So I'm probably going to make maybe Christmas can do the carrot cake. We can do a carrot cake. Maybe the carrot cake for Christmas. Man, a carrot cake from scratch is like the best thing ever.
Okay.
Well, see, we're not doing cakes for Christmas. For Thanksgiving. So you might as well make the cake for Christmas.
Cake is a lot of work.
Cake is a lot of work, but I used to make the claim jumper cakes. They used to laugh at me. I would have like the 4-layer cake. They call it the claim jumper cake.
For one reason, I don't know how she made cakes, because her cakes would be 4 different sizes.
That's because the pans would be different. Hell.
Well,
I try to make them all the same, but
I'm more of a baker than her, so I know you have to get.
She's more sweet. I'm savory.
Yeah, I am. I have no problem. Like, I can cook some savory stuff, like, do you want lasagna?
For what?
For Christmas.
No.
Okay.
I want something different. But what I really want? I think I want some chicken and dumplings for Christmas.
I was just thinking I was gonna make like a veggie lasagna, but since you said no.
Because you eat lasagna for a couple of days, you like, ugh. And then you spend all that money on the cheese and all that other stuff. So no. So chicken and dumplings for one thing, but dumplings don't take that long to make. I can work them up in there.
Can I make mac and collards?
Sure, you can make mac and collards. Well, that's if you're looking for a casserole dish, that's a good casserole dish. Mac and collards, oh man.
So you gonna make chicken and dumplings? I ain't helping you with that one. And
I can make the dough real quick. So okay. Yeah, mac and collards. Because what the thing is, by the time you're done with Thanksgiving, you really don't want a lot of meat
at all.
Yeah. So
and when you eat turkey, ham, and you eat that like for leftover,
yeah. And then after that, you make the turkey salad. After you done with the turkey.
That might be an interesting thing. You have like kind of casserole dishes for Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Like chicken and dumplings. You have the mac and collards.
What else? Maybe the rice. What is it that the broccoli cheddar rice?
The broccoli cheddar rice.
We can find some other casseroles though.
Yeah. Man, it's a casserole I saw online. I gotta find that bad boy.
Yeah, because that's good. So yeah, so okay, so we've already planned on Christmas meeting now. So okay. So like I said,
how we sit here and keep talking, we need to figure that stuff out.
I said you get 3 main dishes,
right,
and then you can have your desserts. You know what really I can make, but I can never get the topping white. Is lemon meringue pie. I can never get the white, the egg white. I can't ever get them fluffed the way I want them to. But I love me a lemon meringue pie. Maybe I can get Francis. I don't know. She does too.
She probably up there.
I still have one of my aunts. She whip up a hell of a lemon meringue pie.
All right, peace
all right, you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Make sure throughout the day, turn to KELMradio.com. Listen up. Go to LBmedia.com and you can find out everything we do. And please feel free to go in there and go shopping for you some holiday gifts. In the meantime, in between time, see your cousin like every day. Just give a smile. Even people get on your damn nerves. Just smile and say, okay, yeah, Lord knows. And say, I ain't forget. All right. Dr. Fight, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. We love you. Thank you so much. All you guys who came on tonight, peace out. Enjoy the rest of the week and be safe. Number 1, be safe.